Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Ronnie and you are on Ronnie Crochets. Right now it's 11:32 a.m. and it is a Monday. So it's almost noon time. I'm just gonna show you my work table and what I am working on. Okay, let me fix this. Alright, I think this is how it will go. Okay, so I am working on this shawl, and this is a triangular shape. It's crochet, and I showed this the other time, and it really grows so fast. So let me just show you how it's being worked. Okay, I'm almost done. I will just have a few more rows to do, and then I will do the edging. It's crochet, double crochets and chains, and then we are also doing the two double crochets together. Yes. Welcome you guys. I have one more yarn here, one more ball. So we will do this. This is the last one that I have, and then I am going to end or to finish off my project. So let me work on some crochets. So I am doing a cluster of 3 double crochets and then chain 2, 3 double crochets for a cluster and chain 2. It's Monday, and thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me. I'm doing a shawl. At first I decided to do or to work on making this scarf, but since I have enough yarn, then I will just proceed in on doing a shawl. I'm gonna teach you how to start or begin this shawl. Okay, I'm just gonna end this row. So what it is a cluster of 3 double crochets and then chain 2 in between. I'm using a number 4 millimeter crochet hook, and my yarn is superwash, and it's DK. I hand dyed this one, so if you want to see how I did, I posted a shorts video on how I went about doing the hand dyeing. Okay, this is what I'm working on. This is almost over, and then I will have the fourth skein. This will be my last skein, and then I will try to finish up my project. I hope if you are new here, guys, please consider subscribing to my channel. So a cluster of 3 double crochets, chain 2. I'll show you how to start this triangular shawl. Okay, it's easy, and it goes by so fast. Maybe if you will make use of a number 4 weight yarn, maybe your project will finish up sooner. And if you will use a larger or a bigger sized crochet hook. I'll just finish off this like round, and then I will show you how to start this shawl. Again, I am using a DK weight yarn. It's a superwash merino, and I hand dyed it using the beats, beets. So that was what I did, but I put a little bit of the food coloring. Again, guys, if you had not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It will help me grow my channel here in YouTube. How are you all doing? How was your weekend? I did not have any live stream videos done yesterday, which was a Sunday. It was my day off, but I decided to just relax and take it easy. So I just took it slow and did not do any live video streaming. So we're doing a cluster of 3 double crochets, and then I chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 doubles, chain 2. Okay, let's get some more. So each skein or each bowl is about 100 grams. Just to know about the yardage. I don't have the label on me. So again, this is a beginner stitch, and I am doing a triangular shawl. My primary intention was to make it into a scarf, but since I have enough yarn, so I just decided to just keep going, and instead now I'm doing a shawl. I think I will just do like 1 or 2 more rounds or rows, and then I will do the edging. I will do a tutorial on this, but I still didn't edit. Okay, this is how I end now. Okay, I chain 2. Then now I count 1, 2, 3. The first chain of our double crochet. When we started the round, that is where we will put 3 double crochets or the clusters. Okay, that is the end, and don't do anything. We will chain once we turn our work. So it's really big now. I haven't measured though, but it's how it looks like right now. Okay, so this can be like worn around your neck portion, sorry, and then it goes up. The tip or the point of the triangle is right here, so it's at least getting bigger. So I will soon end or finish this. Maybe I will just do 2 more rows and then I will finish it. Okay, so now we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, and on that first stitch we put 2 more double crochets, chain 2. Okay, skip this, and then on the chain 2 space from the previous round you do a cluster again of 3 double crochets. chain 2, yarn over, skip this cluster and work on the chain 2 space. 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, skip this cluster and then work on the chain 2 space from the previous round. Okay, so I'm working on the sides, and then we will go all the way up to the tip of this shawl. Okay, chain 2, yarn over, a cluster of 3 double crochets, chain 2, skip and do another cluster on the chain 2 space from the previous round. 1, 2, alright, so right now, as promised, I'm gonna show you how to do this, or how to start this shawl. Let me just put this aside for now, and we will get back to that. So this is the middle part here, which we do just the 2 double crochet together. Okay, this is like the center. Okay, so let me get the new ball. Okay, and let me just unfrog this. So what we'll do, let me see my pattern. So we'll do a slip knot. Okay, this is how to start, guys. Okay, a slip knot. I'm using number 4mm crochet slip knot. Okay, this is the end of the yarn, and or the beginning of the yarn, and this is the working yarn. Okay, so start that. Okay, chain 3. We chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over and DC into this first chain. Okay. Thank you for the likes, guys. I hope that you're all doing well. Okay, so we have that. Now we turn and we start with row 1. Okay, so chain 3. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Okay, we turned and then now we chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yarn over, and then we start on that first stitch. We will do the cluster immediately. Okay, so right there, I hope you can see okay. Okay, so the second double crochet, yarn over again, and a third double crochet to finish up that cluster. Okay, and then we chain 2. I'll do it slow. Chain 2, and then yarn over again, and we do a cluster again on the second chain. Okay, here it's quite tight, so this second chain from here. Okay, so we don't skip anything, immediately to the next chain. Okay, so 1 double crochet, and then we chain 2, yarn over again, and back into that chain we do another double crochet. So this is just the V stitch. Okay, and that will be our middle, the center stitch. Okay, but this is kind of like a setup row. Okay, and then chain 2, and then on this last chain we do 3 double crochets. Let me pick up the 2 loops. Okay, no skipping of chains, but just like 1 after the next. Okay, so yarn over, a second double crochet, yarn over, and all in that all in that chain, you will do 3 double crochet all from now on my cluster. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It does look kind of weird, but this is just the setup row. Okay, so 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the center, and then chain 2, and then another double crochet still in the center, and then chain 2, and then we do the cluster of 3 double crochets on that last stitch. Okay, so turn our work, and this will be now our repeat. Okay, row 1 or row 3 now will be our repeat. Sorry guys, I'm like having allergies. Okay, so you turn your work, you chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over into that same space. We do 2 more double crochets, yarn over, do 1 more double crochet. Okay, and then chain 2. Okay, so before the V stitch, there's a chain 2 space here. So we will do another cluster. 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And once you reach the V stitch, you just have to chain 1. And then now we do this. The 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet together, okay, in the V stitch right there. Okay, yarn over. So that's 1. You have 3 chains, yarn over, pull through all, chain 2, and this is the middle, back into that V stitch or the center. You do another 2 double crochet together. So 3 loops again, yarn over, pull through all, and chain 1. And then you're ready to do this chain 2 space. You will do a cluster of 3 double crochets. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And then now you chain 2, and then we do the last one here. So 1, 2, 3. The first chain of our double crochet from the previous, that is where you will put a cluster of 3 double crochets again. Okay, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is how it looks like right now. Okay, and then don't chain anything, you turn your work, and then you're ready to do another row. Okay, or another round. Okay, so chain 3. Let me show you. This is the last one, and then I will continue with the project that I am working on. So yarn over. Okay, the first chain there, we will put a cluster of 3 double crochets. Chain 2. Okay, and then skip this cluster from the previous, and then we will work on the chain 2 space here. So yarn over, put a cluster. Again, the cluster is 3 double crochets. Chain 2, 1, 2. Skip this cluster, and before our 2 double crochets, the center, you will put another cluster after chaining 2 here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the only difference is you only chain 1 when you reach the center. Okay, and then in the center we will do 2 double crochets together. Chain 2. Then you will do another 2 double crochets together in the center stitch. Okay, and then chain one. You skip this one, you work a cluster right here, and then you chain two, do another cluster. It's really simple, guys. So it's just a one row repeat. So a cluster is 3 double crochets, and then chain two, and then on the last cluster you count 1 2 3 on on the top of the first double crochet. You put a cluster. So this is in the bottom of bottom row. Okay, all right, so that's it. Turn your work. So it's kind of what you call this, like, because it's only one row repeats, so it's reversible. And so this is how it looks like, and it starts growing as you go back and forth, back and forth. All right, so that is how it is. I hope you got that one, and we continue working on with my project. So again, I'm just left with this. This is the third skein of yarn that I used. I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel if you like the contents in this channel. And thank you so much for joining me this Monday. I think it's about, now it's 11:55, so it's almost noon time. So I'm just doing clusters, chaining two. I'm still growing this shawl. As I mentioned, I might do another 2 rows, and then I will finish off with doing the edging. Let's do this first. Chain two. A cluster again is 3 double crochets. Chain two, 3 doubles. Chain two. Chain two. Two and three. Chain two. One, two, and three. So we're putting the clusters on the chain two space from the previous row or previous round. Okay. We skip the cluster from the previous round and work on the chain two space. And then in between we put 2 chains. only in the center or the middle part that we do a different pattern. If you cannot watch this the entire episode of the video, you can watch it again at a later time. I had scheduled it to run again tomorrow, so you can always refer back to this video for how to start the triangular, either if you're interested in doing just the scarf, or if you have enough yarns, or if you are planning to buy yarns, at least you would need 4 skeins of yarn to do a shawl. So this yarn I'm using is a DK weight, and it's a superwash merino. And again, I had dyed this maybe a month ago now. I have a bit of a short video for this, for how I dyed this yarn. Chain 2 before working on a cluster. I'm using as a hook number 4.00 millimeter. Thomas McGee, Cry from Houston, Texas. Hi there. It's supposed to be hi. Okay. Yeah, hi there. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time today. It's Monday, the start of another week. You're from Houston, Texas. Wow. Went to Houston, but this is like a few years back. I don't even remember when it was. Just a slow crochet Monday for me. I have to finish up the cardigan that I was working on. I put that aside when I started working with this shawl. Oops. Thomas, where are you? I'm coming from New York. I don't live in the city. I live here in the not really the suburbs, but in Queens. Do you have a pattern or do you just see it in your mind? I had written down my pattern for this. It's just a one row repeat. Yeah, I have my pattern, but I don't usually write like for commercial or like to sell my patterns. It's just I know there's like a lot of designers, but like I get tired of like writing down and like taking the time to type it in. But that's my goal. Maybe I can be more diligent in doing that. But right now I'm just working on this. This is the pattern that I created. I had it written down all in my all in my penmanship. I have it right here in front of me. But I have to like type it in, or like type it into Word, and then maybe convert it into a PDF. Maybe sometime before the summer ends, and I can share it all with you guys. For now, I will just do a short tutorial on how to like start the on how to start the pattern and on how to start the project, and then maybe how I work along the way with the project, and then another short tutorial on end the how to end the project, and then how to do the edging, maybe like portion of it, so that it will not be a long video, because I know like our attention span is so short now. So I might just do that as my project for the summer month. How about you, Thomas? How do you do your patterns? Do you write or do you design as well? I know there's a lot of designers, crochet and knit alike. Okay, so this is, I'm reaching the center here. I put the stitch marker right here just so that I don't get confused as to how to do it. Okay, so a cluster of the 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then I reach the center of this piece. Okay, so I do 2 double crochets together, chain 2, yarn over, and I do another 2 double crochets together, and then I chain 1. I take out the stitch marker. If you're confident enough not to confuse your patterns, then you might as well not use a stitch marker. It must be nice to be able to do that. I can't do it. My fingers are sausages. That's funny. Yeah, it, it's nice to do it, but the longer that you are doing it, you'll feel the pain also in your hands and the fingers. That's why I use the ergonomic crochet hooks, And I also use those compression gloves. It helps a bit, but it's hard to work using your gloves. So when you feel a little bit of the tingling and the pain in your hands, just means that you need to stop and do something else. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you, Thomas, for being here. Thank you for chatting with me. Somebody is asking what I'm doing. I'm doing a shawl. I'm crocheting a shawl, and that is what's the title of my live stream today. I'm almost finishing up. I think I will just do another round after this, or another row after this, and then I will do the edging. I might come back for another live stream later on. So if you want to join me later, maybe in the early evening. Hold on, let me just. Forgive me for my nail polish. I'm so bad at painting my nails. Oh, thank you. So again, I'm just doing the cluster, which is 3 double crochets. I did a little bit of a tutorial right in this video in the beginning, the mid part maybe. So it's just like how to start this project, the setup row, and then like the one and only row that you have to keep going to repeat again and again until you have the desired width of your project. So it's all double crochets and chains, and then in the center, that's the only difference that we do. We do the 2 double crochets together. Thomas is asking if somebody teach you or did you just teach yourself? Yeah, I taught myself. It started even before the pandemic. I really started, like, I really wanted to learn how to knit. I started with that. It took me so long to learn. I made so many mistakes. And my sister, actually, while I was still learning how to knit, my sister was doing a granny square blanket, and she was following. It was Bella Coco. She was following her tutorial, and when I saw her crocheting that blanket, my interest also sparked. So since then on, I learned how to crochet. Oops. Okay, so I came to this end. Let me just put my yarn ends together. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me get my scissors and let me drink some. just drinking my iced coffee. So this is how, let me just show you how this project looks like right now. Okay, so I'm doing a triangular shawl. Originally my intention was to do a scarf, but then I realized that I still have enough yarns on me, so I just kept going and will end up doing a shawl instead. Okay, so this is how it looks like right now. This is the tip here, and then this is, it's so drapey otherwise. This is the center. Okay, that's the tip there where I have my stitch marker, and then this is the other end. For the meantime, we have to join the ends of the yarn. So let me just frag this. It's 12:15, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, let's see. I'm using a crochet hook number 4. Let me take this. Okay, and we join this. I had a shorts video. Oh boy, I'm now confused where I started. Okay. All right. Okay, let's find the end or the beginning of this yarn, the new skein that I'm using. Okay, and this is the end. Okay, let me show you how to join this. Okay, so both ends, one across the other. Okay, so we join it this way. You might not be able to see it because it's the same color as this. This. Okay, and this is the other end here. Just do a knot here, however you want it. So both ends now have the knots. So you just pull them together, and then now you join them, and I will just take cut this extra yarns here, the ends, and that's it. Let me take back my crochet hook, and we start again working. Here you go. Okay, so we work again on our project. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Okay, so a cluster of 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then we work on the chain 2 space from the previous round. Okay, a cluster, which is 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. If you are new here again, guys, please subscribe to my channel. That way I know that you are supporting my channel and I'll be able to grow on YouTube. Oops. Okay. So 3 double crochets. Chain 2. Oops. 1, 2 and 3. two, chain two, two and three, one, two, one, two, and three. Okay, let's just untangle this yarn. Again, I'm using a DK weight superwash merino yarn. So this is the last ball or the last skein that I'm using, and I will do another round of the cluster and the half double crochets, and then I'm gonna finish up by doing the edging for this project. And again, if you are not able to see this video the entire time, you will still have the chance to see it or to watch it at a later date and at a later time. I had it set up or I have it scheduled to post again on tomorrow. But I might come back for another live stream later on today, maybe like early evening. Maybe by that time I will be working on the edging for this project. So hopefully you'll be able to join me. Getting closer now to the end of this side here. You get some more yarn, and I hope that you will subscribe if you had not done so yet. And I will follow you as long as you will leave a handle on the like where you subscribe. Chain two. So you can see it works really fast. You'll be done. If you're doing just the scarf, you will be done in no time. Maybe in one day you'll be done. some more yarn. Okay, and this is the last chain 2 space that we have here. Okay, and then chain 2 as usual, yarn over, and then you count the stitches here. 1, 2, 3. The first, the top chain of the double crochet that we did, that is where you will put another cluster of 3 double crochets. Okay, so that's the end of the round there. So don't do anything, just turn your work. Okay, it's kind of huge now, so it's kind of occupying this portion of my work table. Let me just pull my cover. Yeah, it's kind of all right. So I will do one more round of the pattern, and then maybe this afternoon. So chain 3, guys. Okay, as the beginning, and then right on that chain that you are working on, you do 2 more double crochets. And maybe as I said, I'm gonna come back to do another live stream later on tonight. So I will be working on the edging by that time. Okay, so join me if you can. I will really appreciate it. I look forward to that, and I really hope that you will come back so you will see how I do the edging. Otherwise, you can always watch this live stream at a later date, okay, which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow is August 5, I believe, right? So I'm doing clusters. Oops. I'm having allergies, like my eyes are just uh, teary. Okay. So I'm just putting the cluster on the chain 2 space from the previous round. Okay, and then chaining 2 after you do your cluster. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. Skip the cluster from the previous, and then do another cluster on the chain 2 space from the previous round. Okay, and then chain 2, skip the cluster, and do a new cluster on this round, chain 2. Oops. I'll work until the stitch marker here, guys, and then I will sign off. Okay, so let's see how long it will take me. Okay, so do a cluster, 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, cluster, 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, cluster, chain 2, cluster. So three double crochets for a cluster, chain two, okay, three double crochets, chain two, another cluster. So it just goes on, and it's just a one row repeat. We're just changing the shape here, right? Like the previous project I did, I'm not done with it yet, but I was also doing a cardigan on my way to finish it up. But the shape of that is a rectangular shape. This one is a triangular shape. All the fancy terms, right? Okay, get some more yarn. Excuse me. Okay, getting there. One, two. Okay, I'll work until I reach the stitch marker. Okay. One, two, and three. Chain two. One, two, and three. Chain two. One, two, and three. Chain two. So I still have this much of yarn to finish up. And I hope that that will be enough for me to do to end this project with like the edging, right? So the pattern keeps repeating itself, and the only difference that we do is when you reach the center of this piece, that we do a two double crochet together instead of doing the cluster of three double crochets, and chaining one before the center pattern. I will show you once I reach that once I reach the peak. And guys, if you had not subscribed yet, again and again, I'm trying to grow my channel. It will really help me if you will subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And thank you for coming over. Thank you for joining me on a Monday afternoon, like mid afternoon. I can't thank you enough, guys. I hope your Monday is as good as the rest of your days. Let me drink my iced coffee. Okay, so I am definitely close to this center. This is where my stitch marker is. I'm gonna do one more cluster right here. Okay, closest to the uh, center stitch. So 3 double crochets, and this is the only difference that we make here. We just chain one instead of chaining two. You yarn over, and in the middle we put 2 double crochets together, chain two, and then yarn over. Got to put two more, I mean one more set. Okay, chain one. Okay, I'm gonna remove my marker, oops, and put it right here in the center stitch. So you chain one after you do the 2 double crochet decrease or together, and then yarn over, and then right here in the chain space you start again with your cluster. 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, 2, and 3, chain 2, 2, and 3, 1, 2. Alright, guys, I guess it's time to end this live stream. It had been an hour and like 10 minutes. So I thank you so much, guys, for coming over and joining me today, this Monday, like midday. I appreciate your time, appreciate your thumbs up for this project, and I can thank you enough. I'll see you around later on. As I said, I will do another live stream maybe in the evening time, all right? Around maybe 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So I'll see you then, and thank you so much. Happy crocheting, guys. Bye.